Every girl asks themselves, what bride do I want to be? I think the answer is pretty simple. I want to be a happy bride, and also stunningly beautiful. What? It's not a crime. Every bride wants to look their best for their wedding day. I'm going to be doing my own makeup for my wedding this year, and for me, this is the perfect bridal look. It enhances the bride's natural beauty without covering it completely. The result? You still look like yourself, just 10 times better. This bridal look is beautiful, but simple enough to create another load off your mind. Bridal makeup is all about perfect makeup made to last, so apply a primer to create a smooth canvas for a long-lasting and flawless makeup application. A primer will absorb the excess oil and keep the makeup looking fresh all day and night long. I'm sure no bride wants to look like a panda for her big day, so use a corrector to neutralize away the dark circles. The orange will actually neutralize away the purple and blue hues. Now with a concealer, pat over the corrector to conceal the dark circles even more. Remember, don't get stressed out if you can't cover them completely, just do what you can. Over-concealing can actually make you look worse. For your wedding, I recommend a foundation with 0 or a very low SPF to prevent you from looking like a ghost in your wedding pictures. As for the formula, I recommend a satin finish foundation so it's not overly matte or dewy. Applying with a stippling brush will give you a nice, light, natural application. Start at the center of the face and move outwards. Like I always say, take your time when you're blending your foundation. Don't forget your jawline, your neck, and of course your ears because they can look pretty red. Now for the brows, I recommend to keep the shape as natural as possible. You don't want the arch too extreme or you'll look like an angry bride. Here I'm using a brow mascara to give my eyebrows volume, color, and of course to help it stay in place. Then you can go ahead and fill in the sparse areas with a brow pencil or a powder. I'm actually using a brow pen and you can see it's like a fill tip so you can draw the little small hairs. Just like how it was important to apply primer for the face, it's very important for you guys to prime the lids. This actually helps the eyeshadow apply better and most importantly helps it stay put. For the base color, I'm going to apply this light neutral eyeshadow. It kind of looks like a highlight color and I'm going to cover most of the eyelid but concentrating most of the color 2/3 way up my eye. Whatever is left over, I just bring it up into my brow bone. Next, I'm taking this nutmeg eyeshadow and layering it over the base color. I'm keeping the general shape of the eyeshadow round, following the natural shape of my eye, and bringing it up about 2/3 way up. Moving on to a darker color, which is a chocolate brown, I'm going to add another layer, but this time keeping it only on the eyelid. Make sure you blend well to create a subtle gradient effect. With the same color, apply on the lower lash line to balance out the eyes. Then moving on to the darkest eyeshadow, which is this plum color, I'm going to apply this diagonally on the edge of my eyelid. Then I'm going to bring it slightly up and in to define the eyes. Now moving on to a brown pencil liner, line the lower lash line just over halfway to bring out the eyes from the face. Then with a smudger brush dipped in a little plum eyeshadow, smudge out the brown to soften out the lash line. This also sets the pencil liner. With a gel liner and a detail brush, I just lightly lift up my eyelid and dab this on my inner lash line. And this is going to make the eyelashes appear thicker. With the upper lash line, I'm just following the same steps. So I'm using gel liner because it gives similar results to liquid and pencil and also wears very well. Once I've pat it all across my lash line, taking that small brush again, I'm just smudging everything out. As you eventually work outwards, lightly feather out the ends. Highlighting the tear ducts will turn my sleepy, tired bride to suddenly a wide-eyed and awake bride. Curl those lashes and apply a good waterproof mascara. I don't even need to explain why. I know I'm gonna cry for sure. Wedding makeup is nothing without the beautiful voluminous lashes. For a bridal look, I recommend something that builds up in length as it reaches outwards. Instead of using a pair of tweezers, I prefer using a small eyeliner brush because it gives me better precision and allows me to press the lashes on better. If your forehead is exposed and you're a little self-conscious of your forehead like myself, then just take a contour powder and a contour brush and shade and sculpt your forehead. So once the forehead is done, I'm going to work where my sideburns are and make a diagonal streak. This will contour my face in a more natural and forgiving way. Just make sure to blend because you don't want your face to look dirty. And of course, remember to bring it down into your jawline as well. If you have any excess shine, then just blot it with a little bit of powder. To look like a blushing bride, apply a matte peach blush on the apples of your cheeks. Matte because it photographs better and looks more natural. To look like a glowing bride, apply highlight to your cheekbones and also to your temples. This also helps your cheekbones appear more defined. Apply a soft pink lip color for a romantic look. To make your lipstick last longer, push your lips on a piece of tissue and then blot it with powder. Afterwards, reapply your lipstick and this should tint your lips. And we're all set. As I always say, the bride should be wearing the makeup, not the makeup wearing the bride. With this look created to complement a wedding dress, it will leave you looking healthy and radiant. Whether you're a bride-to-be or not, don't worry, you can still wear this look. Plus, it's nice to plan ahead. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this bridal makeup tutorial. Yee! Only 7 months left for us. For a full list of products used in this video, along with makeup tips, check out bubzbeauty.